Welcome back to Menace. If this is the first video you've watched, you're watching video 2. You need to jump back to the other video in the playlist and watch that one first. But this is our second mission of the operation. We're going to be smoking out nests in this one. So local scouts have tracked down a network of critter hives, destroy these nests to prevent the infestation from spreading further until we can find a more permanent solution. We do have some extra objectives here. The main one being recovering lost cargo, which we'll try to do. I'm not too worried about the time limits on these. We're not pushing for time limits yet. It's too early in the campaign for that. But let's plan the mission out. As before, we need to just make sure, if you have a look, now that we've equipped the crowbar and the rack assault rifle to our squads, we're in a situation where we're now actually over points by quite a lot on our squaddies. And this is what I was talking about before, where if you went into this and took the best squad members, you wouldn't be able to field them when you started giving them equipment. So we're going to have to actually rework things a little bit. And one thing I need to be aware of is we're going to have to be really on top of Carda here, because her squad is already a little bit disillusioned. So I think we're going to drop a couple of squaddies from her squad. Actually, it's cheaper to do it from the other. We're going to drop one squaddie from Pike's squad. We're going to drop one squaddie from her squad. I'm going to actually leave Pike's squad at max length and drop two more squaddies from Tech and one from her squad. So Tech squad is actually really low on squaddies right now. I don't like that. I'm going to drop one from Pike and give Tech back one. I just want that ablative personal layer, I think. Can you afford to add one more? No, you can't. Okay. But we've still got Rhea. So we're going to drop Rhea in. We're going to put Carter in the APC. And we've got Lim and Tech just running up. So we're going to come up this way, use the buildings as cover. One of the things we need to destroy is all the way up here, which is a little bit awkward. But two of them are here, and we can kind of anchor on this position and push out. We also need to destroy one of them here, but we're going to use the buildings as much as possible for cover. Let's jump into this mission. We now have the better weapons, which should make this a little bit easier. Okay.
With training and discipline, I am always ready to fight.
You're a little bit scared of fighting, if we're being completely honest, Carda. Let's get Lim moving up first. Remember, he now has the improved... He now has the scout perk, which means he can see further than everybody else. It's also not raining anymore, and that's why we're using him, because he can now actually detect units that are in cover like this. We've got a new enemy here as well. These are alien warriors. These are young alien warriors. They are a very nasty close combat unit, but their chitin isn't too powerful, so you can actually hurt them. With the crowbars, these guys aren't quite in range, so let's just move forward to the edge of the forest. And I still don't think they're going to be quite in range. We're just going to hold for a turn and see what they do.
What?
Okay, nothing happened there. Let's get Tech squad forward. I'm going to move his squad to here. And again, we're just going to hold. We're not going to go too fast here. I'm not going to risk losing lives by taking speed. However, oh no, I don't want to put there because the APC is going to drive through there. I could move them over here. I think I'm just going to leave them where they are.
What?
We're going to take this nice and carefully. We're going to put Carter squad in the APC, end their turn, and I'm going to drive the APC up to behind these trees. And that's why, because at the moment we're all concealed. The enemy do not know that we're here. Okay, we've got some enemies in the open. We can definitely engage and kill those. We're going to use the crowbars to engage these at maximum range. You'll see the power of the crowbar compared to the carbine that we had before. Also, I just really like how your team will turn to face where you're aiming at. But let's see how the crowbar compares to the carbine that we're using last turn. Okay, that wasn't actually that impressive. It is a more impressive gun, I promise you. Okay, they are now fleeing. We're going to end that turn. These guys are now moving forward. And we have vision on them. And this is a perfect opportunity for Carda to jump into action. So we're going to jump her squad out of the APC, which will give them just enough for a shot with the assault rifles. They are in cover as well. So let's see how the assault rifles do at this range. Remember, she hasn't got many of her bonuses yet, so her accuracy is still very low at this exact point in time. And that's why I like the assault rifles.
Very good.
Now,
fuck them up.
I don't think we have enough TU to get back into the APC, unfortunately, but that's fine. That can end their turn there. Now the warriors are moving in because they've detected the gunfire, but we have a gun line here, and we're just going to rip them to shreds. We're going to use the carbines to do as much armor damage to them as we can, because the carbine has a little bit of AP, not very much. I'm also deliberately not deploying my squad because I want to put them moving. You can see how the warriors are quite scary. These guys are retreating. They may actually disband when they run away, which would be good if they did.
Okay.
We're now going to open up with the MMG on them. And the
Down
MMG
every dog.
will cut them up. And they're now fleeing as well. And that's our second turn. There's still a lot of aliens on the map. Okay. I'm going to move Pike Squad up to this cover to see what he can see. What have we got? Okay, there's another squad of melee aliens over there. I'm still going to move into cover here. We've squatted another squad over here. They're melee as well. This is going to be a bit of a bug hunt. Let's get into cover.
What?
Now, Tech Squad. I'm a little bit worried about these guys coming back, so I am going to engage them and hopefully finish them off with the carbines. Or do nothing. Okay, that was a lot of hits, but no kills. We're just going to move forward a little bit.
What?
There's no real point. Okay, they've just disbanded, so that squad is now completely gone. I'm not sure if I needed to do that, but I'm happy that I did. Let's get Carter's force back into the APC, and then I'm going to bring the APC forward to support Pike, who's a little bit out on a limb at the moment, and I don't want to get him overwhelmed.
Okay.
So if I move to here, I will still have a shot with the MMG. And again, as I'm aiming, you can see that the turret on the MMG will track my mouse cursor. It's a real shame the squad can't shoot out the back of the APC. I would love that to be an upgrade. But I'm guessing that might be just way too powerful. And let's end the turn there. Okay, these guys are coming in. I may have just accidentally ended her turn.
Stay there.
I did accidentally end her turn. I was just me being a little bit too keen on the button, but that's okay. We'll open up on these guys with the bars. Crowbar is not a great weapon for close range fighting, unfortunately. But we got the kill at the end. We still have this squad coming for us. I'm going to move forward one space. Okay, they're actually retreating, which is fine. Remember, our mission here isn't to kill aliens, it's to destroy nests. So we do have to keep moving towards that objective. Oh, I'm just going to let the dog into the room. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's get Tech Squad just a little bit further forward, I think. We're not too worried about cover right now.
Always ready.
And I'm going to leave Carter in the APC.
What?
Okay, so we've got a squad withdrawing back here. I want to continue to scout with Pike's squad because the vision range they have is very, very useful. I'm just going to move them up to here. If I stop them here, they'll actually have a shot on this squad, which will be quite useful. What have they spotted? Okay, we've got another melee. There's so many melee units here. If I move them here, you will still have fire, I believe. Yep. Bear in mind that we've got an extra 50% ammo for the crowbar, so we are really eating through ammo here.
What?
I'm going to get Tech Squad to follow up on these guys.
Yeah, you ain't shit.
Okay, they're now
runs.
flaying, which is good for us. I hate the way they move.
What?
Alright, let's get the APC moving up. If I can get it to a position here, it can actually fire at the end of its movement, which is really nice. Alright, and let's engage the squad in the back. Not a huge amount of damage. But now we've got Carter's squad. Remember, they have very limited AP, so I can't do too bold a move with them. They can basically just get out and shoot, which is fine. Again, she's now, her stacking bonus is up to 20% accuracy and discipline. And then next turn we can get back in and drive forward. She can eventually get the mobile infantry perk, which means it only costs 5 AP to get in and out of the APC. If she could get, once she gets that, that'll be huge. So these guys are going to run away. We're going to keep pushing into the town. Again, Pike is going to take the lead because he has the vision.
Up for.
What have we spotted? Another melee squad. Jeez. They are in range. We're going to engage them from here. This is why you can see how much of a bonus it is getting some good guns. And just having that extra vision range on the scout perk, it's a huge, it's a massive game changer. We'll get Tech Squad to here. These guys are probably going to move at us next. Yeah. We'll try and kill them with Rhea. I want to get her some Revel and Slaughter stacks.
What?
Okay, let's get Carter's squad into the APC. And then end their turn.
Okay, okay.
And then we're going to move... The reason I'm putting Carter's squad in, by the way, as I know they have less AP, that's the main reason. I want to make sure they keep up with everybody. Because these guys have 100, they can run much further than her squad can. So I want to just make sure her squad is keeping up. She's great in a static firefight, not so great when you need to do a lot of movement. There you go. There's a kill. Excellent.
Unit obliterated.
Now the enemy... Now we're not seen... We're concealed to the enemy. They don't know where we are. So we have something to destroy over here. We have something to destroy over here. We have something to destroy over here. I'm not sure where the crates are, actually. Oh my god, the crates are all the way over here by the last nest. All right, let's get Pike's squad to start moving towards this and get eyes on it. But the best person to kill it will be Card. Oh, great, jeez. So there's just bugs everywhere. Okay, we're gonna take these bugs on now. They're wavering but not fleeing. We'll just get into that little bit of cover there. Of course, they're gonna go next. And that's why we got into cover.
What?
We'll get Tech Squad to move forward. Can they get to here and still shoot? No. They're going to have to finish their turn here. And I'll get them to finish these guys off. I do not like alien dragonflies. Because they just come back to bother you later on in the mission.
What?
Okay, now we're going to get... we're going to start moving quite aggressively towards the eggs that we need to destroy. Because I need to get Carter close enough to them to take them out.
Always ready.
I'm not going to deploy Carter this turn.
What?
Alright, we're going to get Limb Squad to... Don't be able to shoot from here. Actually, I want to get Carter to crash through this fence. Not Carter. Rhea to crash through this fence.
What?
So I really... maybe I don't want to do that. Can Tech Squad get to here and still shoot? No, they can't. They can get to here and still shoot, which isn't ideal. In fact, they can, but they can't shoot from here, so they get one shot from here.
What?
Sir.
Your squad can get to here and gets one shot, but gives me a bit more line of sight. Okay, it's just this one enemy squad. Wavering but not fleeing. Moving into a position now where Tech can shoot at them though, which is good.
What?
Sir?
Just going to Tech to open up on them. I'm just going to finish them. Okay, we're down to 15 shots left on his thing. I'm going to start moving him this way. Because I want to get Pike and Tech to start moving towards this nest.
Movement.
And then I'm going to get Rhea to start moving towards the other nest.
Put the other.
That's a ranged squad over there. But we are currently concealed. We got some warriors coming in. We are still concealed, but we have no cover. Okay, we are now no longer concealed. I think it's a little bit too soon to deploy Carda's squad. Or I could just get them in cover here, actually. And that's going to be the end of their turn.
What?
Alright, I'm worried most about the warriors, so I'm going to just suppress them. Okay, I'm just going to kill them. Right, they're dead. And now my squads back here are... Oops, my squads back here are concealed, which is really important for these guys not being able to shoot them. Let's move Tech Squad forward into cover. And then we're going to shoot at these guys. Aliens don't seem to make use of cover the same way humans do. So even though there is cover between us, I can pretty much pick them apart. Ooh, these guys came out of nowhere. Good job, I've got an assault rifle squad ready. I'm going to get her squad to crouch. And then I've got 2 shots. And now we're at 83% accuracy. I'm hoping I don't only need to do 1 here. Yeah, 1 is all we need. So I'm going to take her second shot. She doesn't got a second shot because she just crouched. Can Pike get to here and get a shot? He can. Spotted more. There's just aliens everywhere. You're really getting challenged on making the correct use of your supplies in these missions. Because if you run out of ammo, you are in big trouble. And that has happened to me before. Okay, let's finish off these guys. Actually, I don't think I need to finish off those guys. I'm just going to open fire. Why can't I open fire? What's going on? There we go. I'm going to open fire at these eggs. And we'll give them a second burst. I was hoping 2 bursts would be enough, but obviously not. That's frustrating. Now they're going to run away and hopefully disperse, if we're lucky, and not come back and bother us. We won't know that straight away. I'm going to hold Rhea here to pick up Carda, but I'm going to start repositioning my main units to deal with the stuff that's over here. So we've got an egg nest here, we've got an egg nest here. We also have an egg nest all the way back over here. We also have these guys to deal with, but that's mostly going to be for tech squad once they move a bit closer.
What?
I do find the aliens a little bit less exciting to fight against the humans, but for the start of a campaign, I'm very happy to fight aliens. Cool, they're now fleeing.
Okay, okay.
I don't want to waste an MMG shot on this. I don't have enough.
What?
Okay, let's get Carda to finish this thing off. Okay, that's one of the eggs destroyed. And then I'm going to tell them to stand up. And next turn they can get into the APC. So it means that Rhea is unfortunately stuck here for another turn. But that's kind of what she's for. You know, she's currently my transport.
What?
Okay, you can just turn to face this way for next turn. And end your turn. And then we're going to move Pike to here, which is really nice cover. And I'm going to get him to crouch because we're doing a lot of fire from that position. That's the end of his turn. And then Tech, I'm going to move your squad to here. And again, we'll just get you to hold out there.
What?
Alright, let's get Carda's squad into the APC. And then end her turn. And then I'm going to get Rhea just to drive her. Thinking about where Rhea can go, I think this is a dead end for Rhea, so we're going to have to drive down the road this way.
Engines engaged.
And I'm going to try and just use the APC and Carda squad to deal with this last one. Tech squad are going to engage these eggs. Obviously, it would be great if I had explosives. I don't have explosives right now, so we are just going to have to shoot at them. And we'll do the same thing with Pike. Okay, the crowbars take the eggs out pretty quickly. Okay, that just means we just need to get that last egg and pick up the cargo with Rhea. I need to move Tech's squad out of the way, though. Can I move them? Oops.
What?
To here? Yeah. You guys just move it here out of the way. You've got 9 shots left. Just see if you can take this out. I know you can. No, that's fine. Oh, we got bugs. We'll get Pike to take these out if we can. Really don't like shooting at close targets, but they took them out, which is good. The K-Bar does have an issue with accuracy at close range, as you can see. Very inaccurate up to about 6 steps away, which is why I really like having assault rifles as well. Oh, another group. I think we'll be fine because these guys will activate before they do. I'm going to drive the APC this way.
Acknowledged.
Always ready.
Yeah, if you have a look here, the accuracy on this peaks at 4, which is quite useful. Let's end the turn with them still in the APC.
What?
And now I'm going to activate. I want Tech to take these guys out if I can. That was a terrible first round of fire. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to get munched. I was expecting him to really do a lot more damage than that.
Sit rep. We've got KIA.
This is going to be difficult. I might actually use the full burst here. This has a lot more accuracy at close range. Cool.
Contact resolved.
Absolutely slaughtered them.
What?
Alright, get you up on this hill, Rhea.
I can kill from anywhere. Xenos. Kuta spotted.
That's fine. Not worried about them. I think I am going to have to bring my infantry up to support, though. That's not a range I really want Marta to be engaging at.
What?
If you drive forward so you've got 40 AP left, you should be able to see them and take a shot, I'm hoping.
Got got visual on targets.
Not on them, but you can see the mosquitoes, the dragonflies. Take them out. Okay. Do we think Carter will be able to see them if I get her out of the APC? I mean, they're not doing any damage to the APC. The APC can just cut them up. We want to take these out. I want to see if Tech can do it, because he's got almost more ammo. They're not going to be able to do it with the carbine. It's not a strong enough weapon.
Bump into cover.
Oh, we've got some warriors coming in now.
Sir?
Cutting off the APC a little bit. Pike, can you take those out? No, you can't. Finish off the eggs. Please finish them this... Damn it, I really need you to finish them with that round of combat. I'm going to get Tech to finish, because we only got 3 rounds left. I'm going to get you to give more AP. Can you give more AP? Oh, I don't think she's in range. Yeah, she's not in range. Okay, we definitely want Tech to... Pike to get in range of the APC to give more actions to it. So let's start moving in that direction.
Always ready.
I'm going to keep Carta in for this turn. Yeah, I'm going to keep Carta in for this turn. They're fleeing.
What?
Okay, I want you to shoot these guys. And then basically drive this way. So there's the eggs, there's the cargo. These guys are coming in on my team. We're going to open up with our last rounds in the crowbars. That was good damage. We're going to go again. Okay.
Hits confirmed.
Now it's up to Tech. Oh god, there's a tank killer. Ooh, this is getting a little bit scrappy. I think we're going to abandon the cargo. We're just going to go for killing the thing and evacuating. I am going to move you to here just to get a little bit of a better shot. Okay, they are now fleeing. Let's kill the eggs. Okay, we just need to kill these eggs and we can get out of here.
We got ourselves a new way in.
Always ready.
So I'm going to deploy Carta out the back. Best range for this is range 3, so we're not quite there right now. I'm going to move her to here so that next turn she can make the right attack. And then we'll just position the APC to pick her
I'll
up.
kill as many as it takes, and then some.
I'm going to... Do we think the APC can... I've got a feeling the APC cannot recover cargo. I don't know if I want to risk trying to do it with the tank buster back here. She has shots on it, though. Let's see what she can do with the MMG.
Die, Kutta.
Not really
Kill
that
them
much.
all.
That's what I was worried about. I was specifically worried about something like that happening. Okay, we're going to have to engage and kill this thing now. Let's take these guys out with Tech Squad.
We're good. We're good.
Okay, they're down.
C2 is strong. This
You
soldier's
engage
very
this.
combat effective.
Should get it with our second round of fire. Cool. Okay. Now we just need to get out of here. We completed the mission. I want to get Pike to move up. He only has 1 shot left in the crowbar. Oh, crap. Another tank buster. Okay, new objective. I'm going to just pull the squads out. I'm going to have to try and limp Rhea into cover.
What?
So she's got significantly reduced movement, but I'm going to get her to shoot this guy again. Okay, he is now fleeing. You just need to drive this way. I am super tempted to run for this. But I think we need to cut our losses and get out. I think I think this is doable, but I also think it represents a risk I can't afford to take. Okay, I was really hoping they'd be able to finish that. Let's just get our squads to hold the evac point.
All right.
I'm not sure if you can get in through there, but I'm interested to find out if you can, and if you can't, we've got time to fix it.
Always ready.
I'm not going to bother loading you into the APC because I think you're faster than the APC at this point.
What?
Let's just get the APC out of here. Yes, they can get inside. Okay,
Bump it.
that's 1 squad in the evac zone.
Sir?
You get into the APC.
Who, sir?
You get into the evac zone. You can just get inside here. We killed a lot of aliens on this mission.
What?
And then you come down here. And we're almost complete.
Alright.
You just get into cover.
Sir?
You stay in there.
No, sir.
You get into cover.
What?
And then we just need to drive the
Armor
APC to
detail
safety.
on duty.
So you... Actually, I'm just going to drive the APC
Sir.
rather than doing anyone
Sir.
else's turns. Oh, you can't get in. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, I just ordered her out. Ah! We'll be fine. We still need one turn to get everybody in anyway.
Who, sir?
What?
Okay, you get in here. And then we just need to
Sir.
get Carter in.
Sir.
And now we can evacuate.
All done, Major.
Whew.
Our RTB.
That was a little bit spicy, but we got through it. So we got 23 promotion points. We got a lot of materials to sell. Yes, we didn't complete all of the objectives, but we did destroy 80% of the forces. We didn't lose anybody. We completed all of our mission objectives. Let's see. We've got Euphoric on Pike, which gives him plus 10% accuracy, discipline, and morale, and damage reduction. Carda is still disheartened. Tech is now eager, which gets him reduced movement cost. Rhea is now euphoric as well. That's pretty nice. And we didn't lose anybody on that mission either, which is additionally very nice. Okay, we need to do some leveling up first. I want to level Carda up. I think getting athletic on her is not a bad shout. Because of her low amount of action points, I think making it cheaper for her to move will help. I also quite tempted to get her new tricks, but I think I'm going to get athletic on her.
Service is always an act of valor.
Okay, so she's now promoted. We obviously have to bear in mind that she's still disheartened. In the black market, how much do we have? We've got quite a lot to spend. Okay, we've got 210 to spend. I want to grab 2 suits of armor and probably another weapon. My experimenting with the R10A6K pack honestly hasn't gone very well. I'm not a big fan of this gun. It does have decent... It doesn't even have decent suppression. I prefer to have another crowbar in the squad. There is also the M3A9 PPP, which is a short-range submachine gun. But honestly, I think I'd rather have another crowbar. And then the next thing we're going to save up for is more armor and also some anti-tank weapons. So let's trade for what we've got. I can put 30 back though. So put 2 of these back for next time. We'll trade for that. Going into squads, we're obviously going to give Tech the other crowbar. I'm going to give Pike armor. And I'm going to give Carda armor. Basically, Carda and Pike are going to be my anchor squad, so I need them to be able to take a lot of fire. And that does mean we're going to have reduced supply costs again. But I don't think we need the increased ammo on our squads anymore. So I am going to drop the increased ammo for this last mission. Hopefully that's not going to bite me in the ass. I'm going to try and see how many squaddies I can get away with in each squad. The more the merrier. And let's see what the last mission is. So the last mission is contaminate brood pools. So we have to contaminate 2 pools and get out. But the enemy have reduced people for this. So we need to sabotage here, rescue some civilians here, and get out. So I'm thinking we'll probably start off on this side, fight all of these, head west, fight these, and head in. So let's deploy Rhea here. Her vehicle still has engine damage, which means I don't think it's going to be that useful on this particular operation. We really need to get the repair pool to repair the defects. So I'm actually going to remove Rhea from the mission, which means that I can bring my other squads. We're going to be a little bit under strength for this, but I think we'll be okay. We're obviously going to take the extra ammo, and we're just going to go very heavy infantry base for this one. So we're just going to keep everyone together. We're going to move as a group, and we're going to just deal with the enemy in detail as they approach us. Because I'm not going to take an APC that has a damaged engine onto this mission. I think it's just going to slow me down. And I don't... Let's just check this. Damaged engine. Increased movement cost by 10 AP per tile. I'm just thinking about how useful the MMG is. I think I've got enough firepower to deal with this, as is. It's obviously going to be a little bit tricky.
It's all an experience.
So let's get Lim forward first. Obviously, he has the vision. And he has the armor. Wait, what have we spotted? Okay, there is a ranged squad there. Let's get into the trees where we got cover. And we're not going to shoot this turn. I'm actually going to move him here. This is a really nice finishing position for his squad. So that we can see them, they cannot see us.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Same with Tech. We'll just get him into cover. Okay?
Always ready.
And then, obviously, we're going to move Carter forward as well. And that's already got her movement almost on par with the rest of the squad, with her becoming athletic, which I really like. Okay, do we have shots on these guys? We do. We're going to open up. Actually, going to open up with Tech. Now that Tech has a K-bar, this should be pretty good. That first shot was not particularly good.
Hey, yo, we good, we good.
There you go. Completely destroyed in the first round of combat. That's really nice. Love these crowbars, but you definitely need something like an arc for when they get up close and personal.
Found it.
Yeah, she can move much better now. I'm really happy with her movement. Let's get Pike to here. You don't get trees like this on any other planet, by the way. So this is the only planet that have lots of cover like this, which is why I picked it for our first our operation area.
Engaged.
Nice. That's them taken out.
Hostiles fleeing.
They've got a tiny amount of health left. They're not going to hang around.
Sir.
Yeah, they've disbanded. I'm going to move Carter forward to this position. This is our first point to sabotage. 2 use of bugs, but if we move into the trees here, they will not know we're here. Yeah, they'll have a question mark on our location now. Both of them are melee squads under strength. And let's end the turn. Okay, more melee bugs. I'm not too worried about them. Neither of them are in range right now, so I'm going to move Tech forward to this position here. And we're going to open up on them next turn.
Sir.
I'm going to move Pike forward to here. Okay, these guys are just patrolling around.
Always ready.
And I'm going to get Carter right up on the edge here. Again, she'll still be concealed, I believe. She might not be concealed, actually. Not concealed. That's... Ooh, okay, that was a little bit... Let's move back 1 square. A little bit too close, I think. But the armor should make a big difference. Not that much. Alright, let's get Carter to clean out these guys. Don't need to do full auto, I don't think. There's more suppressing the full auto fire on these. Yeah. Good enough for close range fire for certain.
Yo, leave some for me.
And I'll get her to finish up over here. We lost a squaddy we didn't need to lose there. I'm going to open up on these guys over here. Okay, they're fleeing, which is perfect. Let's move forward. And then we'll get Pike to move forward as well.
Who, sir?
Good work, team.
On task.
Like I said, we're just going to take out the enemy in detail. We've got some birds over there, some dragonflies that stay in cover. We're going to take the enemy out in detail. We're going to move to our objectives with alacrity, and we're not going to focus on getting lots of kills. We're just going to focus on killing the enemy. We've got a squad here we need to take out. Cool, they're fleeing in 1 round of combat. That's perfect for me. I'm going to leave Pike where he is. Let's get this squad. These guys aren't actually in cover right now. I'm going to move them up to here. They should still be concealed. They are. We'll hold there.
Always ready.
And I'm going to get this squad to move up here and sabotage the objective next turn. It only costs them 10 to deploy now, which I love. So I'm going to deploy them this turn so that they are harder to see and they get that defensive bonus if they get shot at. Okay? Let's start by trying to identify these dragonflies. If we move to here, will we be able to spot them? Actually, they probably moved out of that location, and I can't see through these trees anyway. Our next objective is over here, so we're going to start moving laterally. I've now identified them, and they've actually seen us. But we've got armor, and no longer can they just cut us completely to pieces. Do I have shots on them? I don't. I would need to move to... I think I need to move to here to get a shot on them, which would give me 1 round of fire. Let me just check I can't shoot them on this angle. I'm not sure if I can see them. I can see them at this angle, so we're going to open up on them from here. How much of a difference do the crowbars make? They are just such a great starting weapon. Okay, that's that squad wiped out, which is fantastic.
Squash me.
Okay, we've got some warriors moving in now. We're very close to completing this mission. We're going to sabotage the eggs. And that's them done. And then we're going to undeploy this squad for next turn. That's their whole turn used up, unfortunately. Okay, we've got melee guys moving in. We're gonna have to engage them first. They're more dangerous than the warriors right now, and we have ranged guys too.
Hostile Xeno.
Okay.
Keep feeding
Order of
them.
operations. I'm gonna activate this squad first. I'm gonna crouch them, and we're gonna engage these guys. Okay, that's them wiped out. The reason I crouched was I knew they wouldn't be able to move into cover after engaging, and we've got a ranged squad back here that could do some damage to them. That ranged squad has withdrawn. We're now going to engage the warriors. Crowbars are pretty decent for this. We are obviously chewing through a lot of ammo here. And then we'll get Pike squad to finish them off.
Who, sir?
Not the best shooting
Go
Pike.
green.
That's better. Okay,
Combatants down.
they're down. Now we start moving towards our objective.
Sir.
I'll move with Pike first to here.
Hostile Xeno.
What have we got? There's a melee squad over there. Do we have shots on them? We do not. Let's just get to cover. Give us as much view as you can. And then Tech can follow up to here. And that's his turn. And then Carda might need to deal with these guys. I'm going to get Carda into cover. So we're going to get Carda squad to stand up and move to here. And they're now fully combat effective at max ranks out of the craters. I will be picking up other stats to help with that, to make her accuracy even higher.
Hostile Xeno.
But for a budget squad, I think she's actually really good. Okay, I've got shots on these guys, so we're going to take them. Oh, love the crowbar. So good. I don't have shots on these guys, so we're going to end... we're going to move forward to this cover, actually, and then we're going to end the turn. They're coming this way, so Tech can now engage them. Just doing a great job of luring the enemy in and then just destroying them in detail.
We're good.
We'll finish them off. Okay.
Squashed it.
And you guys can move this way. Just to give me some line of sight over here.
Always
And then
ready.
Carda squad can run up to here.
Found it.
I'm probably not going to send Carda squad to sabotage this. I'm going to bring Carda squad around this angle here. To act as a flank if there's anything here, but also just to get her to the evacuation
I
point
want you
sooner
feeling it, Marines.
rather than later.
Keep
Let's
pouring it on.
move to here.
Hostile Xeno.
What have we spotted? What is that? Oh, shooty bugs. Okay. Do I want to double tap them? I want to double tap them. Okay, we don't need to worry about double tapping them. We just cut them to pieces. It appears. Okay, that's your squad done.
All right.
Tech squad can sprint to here. Need to get sure we get some armor for them next time.
Always ready.
Okay, and now for Carda squad, I'm going to move her here. It's a little bit risky, but I want to make some bounds right now. And these guys should all be retreating. So she's going to rescue these civilians and then get to the evac point, and then these guys are going to sabotage and get to the evac point. That's the plan. These guys should disband after moving. Okay, we've got a squad moving in on Carda. Carda should be able to cut it to pieces, especially if it gets that close.
Sir.
I'm not even going to crouch. We're just going to open fire. Okay, it's not enough to kill them, unfortunately, so we'll just open up again. And that's them down.
Hostile eliminated.
And then we have some more bugs coming out of the trees. Tech, I need you to deal with these. Okay, they're fleeing. Let's keep moving forward. You can end your turn there. And then I want Pike to get as close to this as possible so we can sabotage it next turn and get out of here. Really open area here, with no enemies in it.
Hostiles.
Got more moving in on Carda, unfortunately. We'll have to open up with her. We'll just do a normal shot, I think. Gun's not as good at this range, unfortunately. But if we can get them suppressed, I'm happy. Okay, wavering, flaying, perfect. Result I wanted.
Like I trained.
Those guys are not aware of our positioning.
Sir.
Step in here.
Movement.
Okay, we've got some warriors down there. We're just going to try and get out of here. They can't see us right now. We are concealed.
About time, man.
And I want to bring Tech around this way so we can help out Carter next turn. Through the trees. And now we've got a flank on whatever's over here. These warriors are coming our way, but I'm going to try and just keep them at range. They can't actually see us. They have now detected Pike's squad. Okay, let's... What's Carter saying right now? No sign of any aliens. I'm going to run Carter forward into these trees. Give her a little bit of a position. Okay, we're going to have to do something about these soldiers, warriors, because they are coming for Pike. We're going to have to open up with the full auto. Now that was satisfying.
Local wildlife has been decimated.
Hoorah, Marine. That was amazing. Sorry, oorah. Not hoorah. It's oorah.
About time, man.
These guys are coming from my squad. Tech, can you kill them? It's amazing what good hardware, what a difference good hardware makes. Okay, rescue these civilians for me. Cool. I now control them. All I need to do is get them to the evac zone. Yeah, do that.
All right.
And I no longer need to worry about them. Let's get Pike out of here. He's in the biggest danger right now.
Move out.
Okay, Pike's done. They're running away. Let's get Tech. I think Tech... Carter first. Carter can't make it in. So the only way into this is through this doorway here. So running along this side... Oh no, there is an entrance here as well. I'm just going to get Carter to here. And I'm just going to teleport her over. And end her turn. And then I'm going to get Tech inside. And again, I'm just going to teleport him over. There's no point watching them as we complete the mission. Carter in as well. Nice and safe. And then finally, Pike needs to run in. And that's mission complete.
We're moving.
And we only failed one of our mission objectives, which is pretty good. 12 rounds would have been very hard without the vehicle. Okay, we got a whole ton of stuff. We got 37 promotion points, and you are euphoric. She's now determined, which I think has overwritten her unhappiness. I'll have to check that. And Tech is now euphoric as well. Kill count 5, kill count 4, kill count 6. Great rifle, the crowbar. We now get to choose a reward. So we've got the option between a mortar or an AT, a recoilless anti-tank grenade launcher that is fired from a mountain and shoots a 73mm shell instead of a rocket. This projectile is not self-propelled, so it loses momentum with distance, but has a higher initial speed, giving it decent accuracy over range and power. It also has no minimum range. Due to its massive backblast, it cannot be fired from buildings. It also instantly reveals the shooter to all enemies. This weapon is mounted on a tripod to be carried by infantry. It has to be set up to be fired and slows down any squad carrying it. I mean, the mortar sounds cool, but this thing is an anti-tank grenade launcher. We're definitely going to grab that. This is some more of the plot. I'm not going to worry about this just now. We're going to look at plot later. If you look here, we've picked up a little bit of favor with the backbone. It's at 10 right now. We can't, unfortunately, unlock anything yet. But here's the things we can unlock from them. So we get the advanced medical bay, the auto supply, which gives us maximum supplies, which this is very, very good. The CRC center, which gives us +1 to operational timeout. The consulate, which gives us +20% to all trust gains. The DCRAC, the Digital Combat Recording and Analysis Center, which gives us more promotion points. There's the rocket run attack for the dropship, which sounds very cool. The medevac, which lets us rescue people, and the supply drop, which lets us supply people. Dice of the Gods can offer us the anti-personnel mine drop, the drug lab, which gets us something to sell after every operation, the EW system, which lets us gain +4 concealment for a turn from off map, the fixer, which gives us more trade-in value when visiting the black market, the hacker, which gets us the ability to hack vehicles or machines for 1 turn, the info hub, which gives us +3 intelligence. We can get decoys, which lets us put sensor decoys on the map or an off-map smoke ability. And then Zane Breacher Corp gets us AI logistics, -20 supply cost for deploying vehicles, the auto laser turret, which we can deploy, the level 2 repair bay, which is more repairs for vehicles, the gravity manipulator, which lets us create localized earthquakes, the off-map ion cannon, salvage teams, which gives +1 commodity for each enemy vehicle destroyed, and recovery teams, which means that our vehicles no longer get lost in battle. High on the list for me is the auto supply, which is why we're going for the backbone first. We do now have some OCI components, which means we can build out our hull a little bit. And I'm going to buy the repair, we can't afford the repair bay. Damn. I wanted to get the repair bay, but we can't quite afford the repair bay just yet. In terms of squads, we now have more level ups. I would like to get a level up for tech, but also at the next level, we can get mobile infantry for Carta, which maybe makes up for her movement deficiencies. She also gets special weapon use for each squaddy, right? Which is insane. It gets us +1 use of a special weapon per squad member, which could be very, very strong. We also now have access to Inspiring Presence on Pike, which is +15% accuracy and discipline for anyone adjacent to him, which will help out a lot for making Carta a lot better. Tech, however, doesn't have anything yet. And I would maybe look at getting him potentially solid grouping or also getting athletic. I'm not really too worried about buff. Well, buff could be quite good. His HP is, I think, higher than average. I think it tells me here. 14 hit points, 10 hit points, 8 hit points. So his squaddies are tougher than anyone else's. This would give him even more HP, which might be something interesting to play with. Or we just go for athletic on him. But I want to get him down into these areas here sooner rather than later. For the moment, though, I'm going to take mobile infantry on Carta, so she's now more useful. I'm quite tempted to take the AT-RGL on her as well. Even though what I want to do is I want to basically try it out on tech first to find out if he can deploy with it or not. If he can use it without deploying it, then with his ability, that would be amazing. If it needs deployment, it goes on Carta. We now also have a reroll in the black market. So we have a bunch of stuff to sell. The first thing we need to do is we need to buy some armor so that all of our squads have basic armor. That means I can't buy anything else at the moment, unfortunately. Some interesting new things have arrived, though. These are match grade ammo, +1 maximum range, +10 accuracy, but 2 accuracy per tile. That's quite interesting. There's a fully customized arc here. I'm still not a huge fan of it. There's also ground radar for vehicles, very cool. We've got an M6 CMG as a heavy machine gun for the vehicle, or a modular rocket launcher. There's also extra ammo, smoke launchers. There's still the basics here. I don't think these accessories change that much. We do have an AT grenade here now, though. In terms of infantry specials, we've got a flamethrower. We've got the mining laser, which I've used before and is actually really, really good. And there's also the PAL rocket launcher, which is also very, very nice. For now, we're just going to save the 30. We're going to buy the armor. I'm going to give Tech's squad the armor. So now everyone is armed up, and we're ready to start a new operation. So we still have the thwart invasion on Mock, or we have the deal with the aliens on Dice of the Gods. So I'm going to let you pick which of those you want me to do next. Oh, actually, I'm probably going to get videos out before then. So I'll pick one of these for the next video. I'll do a whole operation in the next video. I just split this into 2 so it's a little bit easier to digest. Because we got all the extra stuff for the beginning of the campaign. But this is Menace. I am loving it so far. I hope you are too. There's the grenade launcher that Tech is carrying on his shoulder. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I will catch you in the next video. If you're interested in the channel and you want to see more, I'm doing a Xenonauts playthrough at the moment. I'm streaming Terra Invicta on Tuesdays or probably Monday nights for you. I'm also playing through Rogue Trader on Wednesday nights or Thursdays for me. And I'm also playing through Phantom Brigade, which is nearly finished on Sundays, which will be replaced by Unicorn Overlord once that's done. But for the meantime, thank you for tuning in. I'm so excited to show you more of Menace. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now. Have a great one. Bye.